Well, Russ, Megan Gresham says Denny left Sheridan about 2:30 a.m. Friday and arrived at the Yellowstone River campground around 2 hours later so he could get in a full day of work before picking up his good friend at the airport. Now, Gresham said Denny did not show up on his 7 a.m. virtual call with work, but she says she didn't worry until he did not pick up their friend at the Billings airport 6 hours later. Now, Gresham said she learned of the situation in Billings when a friend posted a story and photo of her husband's crashed van on her Facebook page. Now, Gresham says there is surveillance video from the Yellowstone River campground that shows a man and woman approaching her husband's van early Friday morning. She says she's learned that they first talked to him through a window, and then she says the individuals got in and the van drove off. Now, Gresham says she knows her husband was just doing something nice.
I'm sure he was helping them, is my best guess. I don't know the details, and I want the details, but I don't have them right now. He's not dumb. I mean, he wouldn't pick up a hitchhiker or something like that, but I'm sure they came up and said, we just got to get to the gas or something. I don't know what the story is. And that lady who they have in custody, I'm going to find out. I'm going to tell her. She's going to tell me every detail of what happened to Benny.
And officials have not released any information yet on that woman or the suspect who was killed. The Greshams have two little boys, one 5 and the other almost 3. Gresham says her husband loved his kids more than anything in the world. Russ.
Thank you, Janelle. And you can go to ktvq.com to see a statement from Megan and a link to a GoFundMe account. Authorities have not officially identified the suspect who died after that standoff on Billings West End or the woman who was with him. Well, it was certainly a nervous time for neighbors in that area, and one woman is understandably a little shaken after realizing just how close she was to coming in contact with Friday's standoff suspect. Kim Vopel lives near the home where the suspect barricaded himself inside. Vopel told Q2 that she heard a helicopter hovering over her home that day, which told her that someone was on the run. She then ran upstairs, locked herself in the master bedroom, then remembered that the front and rear doors of her home were unlocked. She ran back down, locked them, realizing later when she saw surveillance video just how fortunate that she was.
Since it all has happened, it's probably been scarier. I was downstairs rewatching the video, realizing that literally, I'm talking like just a couple, like probably 3 seconds or 2 seconds difference from when I locked the door, from when his hand was on the door. When I looked at this video, because I was watching my shadow through the different videos, and so I was that close. And I'm so grateful that I heard the helicopter, because had I not have heard the helicopter, both my doors were open, and it could have been a lot different for me.